Hello, Karen McFadden here, Cake Coach Online, live from London. Very rainy, horrible day. And today I want to tell you a little story that I saw again on Facebook. I always see the most marvellous stories on Facebook. Anyway, today's story is about a cake decorator who nearly poisoned a customer. How so? I mean, my story is trying to make money from a craft without knowing all of the facts. It can be quite tricky. Well, there turned out to be a huge spat on social media because the cake decorator concerned had actually added a picture of a two-tier wedding cake onto social media, and it included some fresh flowers. The trouble was the fresh flowers on top of the cake included gypsophilia, which a lot of the cake decorators know, but clearly not all of the cake decorators know that these are actually poisonous, and you can't use them on top of wedding cakes or anywhere near food, basically, because it's really not a very good idea. Even if you used floristry tape and tried to wind the bottom of them up to try and not get the sap onto the cake and used a posy pick, it's actually the little bubbles, the little white bubbles, or I think you can get pink gypsophilia as well. But if any of the sap drops onto the edible icing and people ingest it, they can get eye problems, they can get respiratory problems, which that's the last thing you need in the days of COVID. So anyway, there was a huge, great argument went on off on this Facebook group about this gypsophilia, and people were saying, "Well, it's up to the girl," and and other people were saying, You shouldn't do that. It's not illegal, obviously, but you really don't want to poison your customers because that's not a very, very good idea." But clearly, the cake decorator hadn't checked and wasn't even wondering and just put up, "Oh, it was a very nice cake, and looked very nice." But there's other flowers that she could have chosen that actually are edible or not poisonous would be a good idea. So the key to this lesson is to check out the rules and regulations. And they're not actually rules and regulations of don't put poisonous things on top of your cake. It's actually just common sense, really. Um, you might have heard me go live a couple of days ago. I was talking about the borough local to us that had got 250 cake decorators waiting to register their kitchens with the environmental health. So there's a lot of people coming on board as bakers that have obviously honed their skills um, during the lockdown and now think, "Oh, I just do a bit of baking and I can make a bit of money," which you can, as long as you don't poison your customers. That's probably a good idea. But if you're looking for guidance and support, I'm just popping by so not only to tell you not to poison your customers, but on Monday the 24th of May, our new, well, it's not so new now because we've already opened once, but our cake circle is reopening its doors again. Now, what is included in there, and if you do go to there, it's still on a wait list at the moment. That will turn into where you can register on Monday. But we've got guest experts that'll be able to tell you how not to poison your customers. There's live craft sessions so that you can actually ask the craft tutors, "My cake doesn't do that when I do that, and why has it all gone flat in the middle?" Or "It's marvellous." There's coffee with me. Now, by the way, I'm a qualified business coach amongst an awful lot of other things. So you can have a session with me once a month. We've got discounts from warehouses. And the thing that I realised on my last live was I forgot to mention, which is quite important, that we're actually putting in, and we're completely mad, but anyway, we've done it. My Cash for Cakes flagship program is being included in access for the members in the cake circle. So that's real thumbs up because there's a few people that have come through on my email list that said, "Oh, I would have loved to have got that, but I couldn't really stretch to it," etc. So we've made it accessible by putting it in to the cake circle. And also we've added in this time round the ability to book in, if you wanted to, private craft sessions with our craft tutors at members' preferential rates. So all the rest of the stuff is all included in membership. The private craft sessions are a complete optional extra if you would like to. So that's us. We're going live with the registration page on Monday. So come go there and have a look and see all what it's about. If you click on the link, I'll put it in the first comments below. Otherwise, Facebook doesn't like you putting links in whatever. They stop showing people. So it's really not very helpful. Anyway, that's me over now. And just remember, try not to poison your customers, really. Take care. Bye.